Alright, here's the lowdown on the rig. This rig is pretty simple. I've got a few expressions to drive rotations on the abdomen and a couple of expressions on the IK for the feet to keep the elbows and knees aimed at the ground. But other than that, everything is just straightforward rotations and translations. Caveats in this rig are few, but there are some technical shortcuts to getting better animation that you may not have noticed. For example, the legs of this character are all the same length and proportion. It's not required, but it does make animating and combining clips a bit easier because the reach of the limbs are all equal. These legs are also equidistant from the main bone. This will help us create animation that is easier to blend. Since this character is going to be blending animation in every direction, having equal spacing on the movement means the animations will blend with fewer drifts and acceleration hiccups. There are two ways to animate this rig. The main bone, which is in the center, is going to be the final solution. It'll also be our only bone to move around. The rest of the rig is there so that the animators can add to this smart movement. I filter them using the display override. If you set the mesh and the main bone to a different draw mode as everything else, you can set the display override to filter the 3D view. Right-click to set the display override to draw if exactly, and then left-click on the draw mode to set to the proper draw mode that matches the main bone and the mesh. In this case, it's just texture. This is a lot simpler than using the visibility displays in the item list.